Oh,
We
late
are
there.
live.
You're like, I'm gonna get my pillow, and like you're like touching like those two.
All right.
That's a cursed model.
What? This one?
No, it's not.
Blessed as heck. Look how
Yeah.
fluffy it is.
No, because
I like
it
that
puts
hat
little,
material.
little
What does it say right
particles everywhere.
Oh yeah, the little pink
Wait,
particles.
I
Swedish?
don't know what it says. I think it's a Swedish puppy. It's from a what's it called?
Oh, I think the
A
the
public
author,
laboratory?
Swedish puppy,
Yeah.
is the person who made it.
Okay.
That's also
I like the
where I got
colors.
this.
Alright, let's do
Yeah.
the thing.
Who can recall
That's also
what
the
happened last
bonus
session?
one. Who knew?
I can,
What do you mean? Well, I
Drakax
never even
got
saw
one
this one
shot.
before,
but it's a secret.
but it looks very Swedish.
That's the point.
Why aren't Swedish fish blue and yellow? Why are they red?
So last
the bag's
session,
got yellow on it, I think.
you guys went down into the caves again
Mm-hmm.
and did a little bit of exploring.
We
Or
got
you-
the
Kill the
gas
thing?
tank too.
Yeah, you also got
Oh,
the
yeah.
gas tank, but it turns out there wasn't that much in there.
There's just enough to get the heater going because it's pretty cold.
Yeah, pretty much. You guys traveled down there. You came across a cave with a arcane circle designed for summoning, as Dragon found out, or somebody found out. You also were ambushed by this kind of otherworldly creature that was just hanging around on the ceiling. You recovered the one Dultonian officer's body who had been gutted open and some of her organs were missing.
She was
Uh,
looted.
What?
She was looted. They took all her stuff.
You
Oh, okay, I thought I heard.
She's
something
been
else.
she's been loaded.
you guys returned the bodies and the body of the strange creature and the Dultonian officer body back to the mayor.
Mhm.
We also rescued the princess, and by princess, I mean Inn's daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I had
stole
my quest
Dyabie's
reward
fetch quest.
stolen.
yeah.
Ah!
I almost died.
And you got
True.
an amulet out of it.
Yeah. Which would have been really good for Dyabie.
No, don't say that! Oh my god. Dragon got freaking Akuma'd. Like the Akuma special, like he shows his bag and shivering on the ground.
Did you all decide to take a long rest? Is the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't go for the false wall. We were like, we should rest up and then come back.
Okay.
So, I think we're long resting.
Was almost dead and no spells.
Yes. I'm also out of mana.
It was like nighttime. We went to go fucking interrupt the mayor in his in his office, and he's like, "What's going on? It's so late." And then dead bodies.
Yeah.
And then Hakku ripped the head off the being thing, the aberration, and handed it to him.
Sounds like a Hakku thing to do.
All right.
Safe thing to do.
So you guys long rest.
Yes.
We step.
Yeah, you spend the remainder of your night at the trucks, long rest.
I will change to my heavy form.
Okay, you switch.
Oh, okay.
You switch to your heavy armor form. You all awaken. It's just a normal morning. Nothing. No, sun's out. A few clouds in the sky. It's the same kind of small, depressing farm village that you guys have come to know.
Don't be rude
Time to go get some roots and nuts.
Evanor's a little quiet to me.
Yeah.
Kind
Am I?
of.
The
Yeah.
mic's
Yeah.
just pretty quiet.
I mean, it's not horrible,
Is that
but
better?
it is.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
a lot
it
better.
is
That's a lot better.
I just don't put the microphone directly in front of my face because then you hear me breathing.
I can't hear you breathing.
Yeah,
okay.
we can hear it
There
now. Turn away from the mic to breathe. Not just kidding.
Chocolate rain.
Ancient memes.
Ancient
Alright,
memes.
so you
Let's
yeah,
wake up
you-
and go back for the false wall.
yeah, you all awaken.
Yeah.
Cable is still working on the trucks. He's got a metal arm, though you all remember that he had that the entire time. It's just not worth bringing up.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. How's your arm cables? All right. Not hurting in the cold.
he looks, no, it's fine. Just need
That's good.
a little bit of oil.
No, it's like
Did you reload? Did you reload the missiles?
Yeah. He's got a missile loaded in one of his arms.
it's like Edward when he goes
That-
into the
that-
cold and he swapped it out for the cold metal. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Full Metal Alchemist? Okay.
No, he got changed to a lightweight one when it got broken one.
Yeah, but like it
Oh,
was
no,
also
no, no,
resistant
no,
to
yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, he
I
goes to the
remember,
fortress
yeah.
and like his arm
when they
wasn't
went to
working.
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, he's working on the truck. He's already siphoned the fuel into the gas tank, and now
Yeah.
he's repurposing the gas tank into other parts.
Well, I remember
Extra
there was a fuel
long-range
shipment
thing.
coming, like in next. How many days has passed since we heard about
We've
that?
been here 2 days, so I mean, assuming it's exactly a week, there's another 5 days.
Oh, that's
I think
so
this
far
is
away.
this is the third day, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, this is the 3rd day. We've slept twice.
Yeah, but that means it's still like several days away.
Yep.
The fuel shipment.
Yeah, well, we just gotta get rid of the cultists, and then we'll just chill out for a few days. You know, we'll be
Okay.
heroes of the town. Hope the Dultonians don't carpet bomb the area.
Yeah.
But if they do, then we can steal one of their ships.
There's that little pink fucking thing.
The what?
Big stuff.
What? I don't know what stuff you're
The
talking
little,
about.
the little
It's
Yeah,
okay,
they-
you don't have to switch, but it's just
Nah,
funny
nah.
to see it.
Yeah, because only me and Dyabie have seen it so far. Just a little pink thing that appears in our vision.
I still have not seen it yet, but apparently it's Spoly's avatar.
It's okay, you don't have to change. It's not annoying or anything. It's just
No.
it's there.
I have no idea.
I also
Alright,
don't see it.
so I think we're just gonna go straight back down the tunnel to the false door thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
False wall.
Yeah,
Let's
like
go.
we just like wake up, splash water on our face, and just bolt for the hole.
Yeah. I splash water on my face. I short circuit. I die.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, there's the thing. And there's a pink thing again. Wait, oh yeah, it was over
If I
here.
remember, it was over here that we were seeing
Oh,
it.
I'm already in there. Alright,
Yeah, this is
I'm
What
way
the
ahead
fuck?
of you.
Alright, so you guys go down into the caves and you go all the way to the false
This is
wall.
the proper.
Should we bring Brother
Where was
Jonathan
the
with
false
us?
wall? I forgot where the false wall was.
Right here.
Was it?
Here's
Wh-
where
No, it's here.
Was here?
Yeah, we
Over
had
here.
we had
Okay,
the
yeah,
encounter
yeah.
over here.
You're right,
the
you're right,
false
Thank
wall
you!
was over here.
Thank you for the follow!
Thank
you
you
can
for the
tell it's
follow.
because you
Or
can tell
post.
You can see through it here.
Wait, do you not know which one it was?
No, I had to fix the notifications. Like the notifications are all the same.
Oh, okay.
Actually, while we're at it, let me load up OVR.
I assume we get here without incident, right?
Yeah, you guys get there
'Cause
without a
we can't
problem.
just-
No,
Maellon
Saru
sharks.
dies on the way here.
Oh, okay.
No, there.
Okay.
You know what the only thing that happens?
Oh,
Just like a
how
rock
could
fall from the
this
ceiling.
happen to me?
Yeah, and it only hits Saru.
Wow.
You do see like as you come down into the cave again that like that you know how the walls were kind of like coated in that slime.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
it seems to be going away.
Oh,
It's dissipating.
does that mean we killed all the land sharks? Are you all dead?
Well, I mean, that
I mean, probably most of them at
Possibly.
least.
There was only 4 that
we
hatched,
got
and we
one
killed
that was
4.
trying to get away.
Yeah.
We killed that one. And then they were shooting over here, which I assumed there was more land sharks, but it was probably that thing.
Yeah, and we killed all their baby like egg
Yeah,
things.
yeah, we killed all the kids.
So
You killed the kids.
yeah.
The
Huh.
innocent children.
Not just the men.
All
The
right, so
women and the children.
so
too.
you all
Can
had
we roll
this
perception on
Anakin moment?
the false wall?
yeah
See
make
if, like,
make an intelligence. Actually, not a perception. Make an intelligence check or an arcana,
Okay.
whichever's.
well, I rolled a 6, so I probably didn't get it. Whatever it was.
What's your arcana?
Arcana?
-1.
It's at 2.
Where is it?
It's under
Arcana
intelligence.
5.
So at 11. Yeah. This false wall is it's magically produced. It's an illusion.
Oh,
Oh.
so is it like
Oh,
one we can
so
just
he
pass
walks
through?
through it.
Yeah, I try to walk through it.
Yeah, you walk through it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Okay.
Yes, we'll follow.
You walk through it and you see kind of a staircase that leads up.
Is it still pitch black? I assume we have a torch out.
Yeah,
but,
you guys have a torch out.
We'd have got torch.
Okay.
Wait, were we not gonna bring like Zace or Brother Jonathan with us?
Oh.
They
It's probably best to leave
they decide
them
that they're
protecting
gonna
cable.
go help out the villagers with whatever.
Okay.
Thelnier, can you go in front? Because you have the best vision, even if we have a torch.
Yes, I can.
Alright,
And then
I guess
I'll-
we're through the false wall now, but I don't...
I'll be after Thelnier.
So you head up the staircase.
Oh,
Got
okay.
a staircase.
What'd you say?
I'm just asking. Is he got a staircase that goes up?
Yeah, there's a staircase. Like when you go through the false wall, you see this staircase. It's kind of like it's not made of like it's not like a constructed staircase. It's like somebody has dug a staircase out of the earth.
Hmm.
They moved the earth.
But yeah, this unlike the other tunnels, this is man-made. You follow up it. You spend about
Okay.
10 minutes just traveling through the staircase. It kind of winds around
Whoa.
and this kind of
It's a
Okay.
staircase.
yeah,
this is
it
big
winds
staircase.
around like in this kind of like serpentine pattern, and it definitely leads you far away from the caves. But eventually you
Wait, does
come.
it go up or down?
It goes up. But
Okay.
it's not.
We weren't that far from the surface.
It's not
Yeah.
like it's not like a steep staircase.
I think we're traveling up a mountain or something.
Oh,
Or
okay.
up a hill.
It's more
possibly.
like
Oh,
it's
so-
more like a pathway that gradually rises.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
like, there's one step, say like every 4 or 5
Yeah.
feet, kind of thing.
Yeah.
As you travel,
Okay.
you guys spend like 10 minutes. Like I said, you travel more like away than up. But it
Mm.
is kind of like serpentine. It just kind of just weaves in these kind of weird curves for whatever reason. But eventually you do come to a part where the path just like kind of spikes up, and it leads up into what looks like a trap door.
Trap
I think
door.
he crashed.
I think Spoly crashed.
Oh no, it's gonna lead into the.
Why'd he
it's gonna
crash with
lead
that
into the mayor's
face?
house.
I don't know. It's the dumbest
Oh,
face.
I didn't get to see.
He had like
He had
the
his tongue out.
tongue
and,
out, the heart in the
the-
eyes.
just like the dumbest face.
Is Unit 69 able to tell, like, on surface
oh,
topography
like-
where we've ended up? Sort of like
Yeah.
roughly where we are.
Make a wisdom survival check.
Survival.
Wisdom survival. What's wisdom survival?
Survival, just survival.
Well, survival is.
11 plus.
'Cause he's got that thing that lets him know where, like.
My survival's 5, so. I
Okay,
guess
yeah,
16.
it does lead back into town.
Oh, okay. So we're under the town now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where exactly you're not sure, but you appear
Okay.
to be under the town. There is a wooden the ceiling is made out of wood. The trapdoor is made out of
Oh.
wood. There's an iron ring for you to open.
All right. I tell everyone I
Look.
think we're under a building in the middle of town somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but I'm pretty sure we moved under the town.
Alright, well,
Beep
Thelnier, you
boop
wanna
and
peek
such.
up? Peek up through the thing?
Sure. I guess I'll do that as sneakily as I can.
Okay, you try to open the trapdoor, but it's locked.
Oh, well, time to break it open.
Yeah.
Is
One more
there an
time,
obvious
please,
keyhole, or is it more like barricaded than locked?
It's as you try to open it, you Thelnier, as you're trying to open it, it seems to be like padlocked on the other side.
All right, just give it a really good hit with your shovel.
Can I try to see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Weehaw! Where did it,
Weehaw.
wait? Where did it go?
8.
I
That's
should
a
change-
8. You
I
rolled
should
an 8.
change the music.
Spoly, can you see everything, or are the die missing for you? and stuff?
I mean, I can't see any of the dice except this one, but I can see the map.
What did I roll? 8?
Do they exist now?
Yeah, you rolled 8.
Wait,
no.
after
there should be no
modifiers,
map. There should be no
it's
map.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can still see the caves.
Oh.
We can fix that.
After modifiers, it's 9.
Oh.
Can't hear shit, Captain.
Did he hear
You might
anything?
hear something. It might be like you can hear something, but you can't tell what it is.
What
Is it
was
time
it?
to eat?
What was it after
Die?
modifier?
Thelnier fart.
9.
9.
I'm gonna start eating.
Yeah, you can't really hear what's on the other side. People are just making too many noises for you to be able to listen in.
Alright then.
Wait,
Shut up,
who's
everyone! I'll
making
make another perception check. Just kidding. Y'all making too much
Oh, we
noise.
are?
I can't perceive. No.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I could try to break the door open.
Yeah, I mean,
We just gonna bust it.
we have like more than enough like power.
You guys are just gonna break it open. FBI, open
Yeah,
up!
Two
Fireball
monks.
Yeah.
I mean, if
We're like
Alex was
two
here,
and a
he
half
could pick
monks,
it.
basically.
The padlock is on the other
that-
side of the trapdoor. You couldn't try to pick this if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could like take the bolt off and like you know, on
Okay,
on
no,
the our
just break
side.
it down. Just whatever you break it down.
Okay.
Just
I'm
go,
gonna
just
break
go.
it. I'm
Do
gonna
it.
break
Yeah.
Ah!
What's your athletics?
11.
Athletics is
plus-
a lot. I think I got a 17 after modifiers. What did I roll? 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 16.
16.
16? Alright, you try to break open the trapdoor.
Does it
Uh,
matter?
Oh, yeah.
It strains under the impact, but it doesn't break open.
Out of the way, fairy friend.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Let
And
him
I
go,
will
man.
assist
Show
you,
you what-
Hakku.
Oh yes, we've got the two muscly boys like flex.
Yeah, I'll assist you, Hakku.
All right, roll with advantage.
Wow, I didn't get advantage.
Oh, freak!
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
30!
31. You
Oh.
like Thelnier like so Thelnier holds you up and you just
Oh, just kidding. It's just 30.
so Thelnier
that's
holds you
still
up
pretty.
as you just like heel kick into this trapdoor and it just bursts open. The trapdoor just flies open. You can see the hinges kind of break in place. The little latch.
Hakku like flexes out. I am reborn!
The little hatch has been snapped in half. The padlock kind of lies still locked off to the side.
Where are we?
We didn't break his
What
leg.
the fuck was that?
What have we seen? What?
What was what?
I just heard like a fucking loud ass noise.
That's on your side.
Yeah, no, I
Alright.
didn't do nothing.
It scared the crap out of me. It was
Alright. You
So we like Avengers jumping in the 3-point landing.
you guys climb out and it turns out you're like in some kind of pantry. It's really small.
A pantry.
It's like a pantry or a closet. There's
Don't tell me we're in the inn and the guy was the one that took his own daughter. Oh no.
he took his own daughter.
No,
Wait.
this is some dude's house.
Yeah,
I
so
was
yeah,
expecting
you
a
come up
Dultonian, like,
you-
base or something.
you come up and there's like wooden shelving that looks like it's used to hold something not large. It literally when one of you comes up, you fill the entire space.
Huh.
Jesus.
Is there a door we can just open?
Yes, there is a
Look
door.
out?
Can I sneak in?
Sneak out the door. Do it.
No,
We'll sneak.
don't let Saru sneak. He might talk to someone. Let Hakku do it.
I rolled.
Well, he's already rolling. You're rolling lemon. What's your stealth?
17 after modifiers.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
pretty good.
so you stealthily open the door and you sneak out in this out of this pantry. It seems that you enter into what looks like a kitchen area of a house. You kind of just see
It is just someone's house.
you
That's so
see
weird.
you see you see a a burning wood stove. It's got like some cast iron pots on it. You look around, you see like a cutting board, a little area to prepare food. You kind of leave out, you sneak out. There doesn't seem to be anybody here right now.
Oh, okay.
Was the stove running though?
No, the stove is not running.
Oh, okay.
Coast
Wait,
seems to be
is-
clear. Nobody seems to be here.
Is the kitchen like suspiciously well stocked for how poorly the farm has been doing and stuff?
No.
You'll have to get up and have a look.
Oh well, yeah,
So
that-
we,
Yeah,
need, we need to find out where this house is in relation to the rest of the town. Because then we'll know who the fuck lives here. We just have to tell the mayor.
yeah.
It's this
Um,
house. Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
I can do that.
Are there any pictures of people in the
I
house?
can do that.
Like
Do you-
family portraits?
Do you guys just start exploring the house?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't have a problem with this guy's house because this guy kidnapped a little girl.
All right, so you guys kind of,
Yeah.
Should I?
Summon the thing.
Do I need to roll a stealth?
if you want to stealth around,
I'm
yes.
I'm not doing stealth. I don't think anyone else is here. So
Okay. Hakku's
mean,
gonna
wasn't
rummage
the
through all the
fire back?
things.
what is this, Spoly?
Rummage through all the things.
Wasn't like the stove on or something like that?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
not.
thought he said that. That's why.
No, it's
Yeah.
the style of stove is a wood burning stove, so it's like you put wood underneath
Sorry,
it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought you meant that the stove
Ah.
was burning wood.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay.
No, it's not on right now.
Are there any
Is there-
portraits and pictures, like on the walls and stuff?
You look around and you don't see any portraits or pictures.
Wait, really? Okay.
There does appear to be a second story to this house, as you do find some stairs that lead up. You also find like there's like a open area where you guys walk through to the front door. There's also like a kind of den with a single like a single chair. It's one of those kind of puffed up chairs. And a like one wall is just all books. Like there's a bookshelf for the wall.
There's a Lamborghini on the other side.
Yeah.
I pull all the books, see if it's a secret thing.
you take all his books. You use your little hook arm, and you pull all the books out of the bookshelves, and they just kind of clatter to the floor, but nothing happens.
Damn it.
Can I go to the front door? Is the front door locked?
It is, but it's locked on your side.
Yeah,
What
but it
books
is
did he
definitely
Yeah.
have?
You examine the books, and they're not in a language that you can read.
Oh, how rude!
As you're
Can we
flipping,
tell it to speak English?
as you're why is my controller doing that?
I don't suppose there's any signs of thieves can't hear.
what?
Does anybody know?
Thieves
Oh,
can't.
you do know thieves can't. No, there's no thieves can't. Like the book is not written in any kind of cipher. As you're flipping through the pages, you do see like I guess you do see like pictures.
Oh, Hakku could do pictures.
You look at pictures.
Pictures what?
There it appears to be a lot of like occult kind of pictures, like people like crude drawings of people being sacrificed. They're circles similar to what you found down in the cave.
I'll shove the book in Drax's face. You read this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Drax is asleep.
Oh, dude, Drax died.
There-
I mean, if people amongst
Hakku
learn
shoved a
all
book in your
languages-
face asking you to read him a bedtime story.
Oh.
no, it's the book full of the summoning circles and spooky stuff that was down there with the thing that we killed.
What languages do you know?
Good question.
I mean, I assume it's like Draconic, Common, maybe something else.
You got Draconic and
Common,
Infernal.
Oh, Infernal.
So, is it one of those, Draconic or Infernal?
No, not at a glance. It's not.
Okay. Well,
Make a religion check.
just die over here or over there.
What about my mystery language that I don't know yet?
2.
2. That's not a great roll.
It's probably not a language that you
You
know.
conveniently
you
learn
could-
it now.
You can also make a religion check.
Alright.
Oh,
9 plus what's religion?
oh 11.
11? Yeah, neither of you really know what's going on with this book, but it's pretty off-putting. It's unsettling to look at the images.
Spooky.
Evanor, make a medicine check.
Medicine. Oh no. We all died.
Medicine.
Oh, I hit the roof.
That's a 9 again.
It's
Yeah.
only scary when Toaster out of door says, "Okay, make a con check." Like when you open
Yeah,
the door, and he said, "Make a con check," and then you blind.
Make a wisdom save. No, I'm just joking. What's your medicine?
I got an 8.
Oh, an 8. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you just flipped through the book again. You both of you are unsure what this is about. It
Can
seems.
I go out the front door and try to see where, in relation to the rest of the town, we are?
Yeah, you are at the front door. It seems.
I could assist because I am a survival man.
I was about to say you're going to assist me getting out the front door.
No, assist triangulating the location.
Well, you leave
triangulating.
the front door, and it's on one of the main roads that leads into
Oh,
leads into town. But like you can see the inn from where you're at. It's far away, but you can see it.
Oh.
Not well, it's far away. It's some
Like,
walk,
with
but
down the street, like
yeah,
way down the street. You mean?
yeah.
Oh, easy. All right. then we
Haku
know
marks
where
this in his
place is.
journal.
Yeah. I guess, do we just tell the mayor?
Well, what's everybody
I
else
don't know what else I'm
doing?
looking for in the house.
What's Saru and Thelnier doing
Was the books
Yeah,
upstairs or was that downstairs? Still?
downstairs?
We have to go
What's
upstairs still.
upstairs?
Maybe he's
Yeah,
asleep in his
let's
bed
go
and we murder
upstairs.
him.
Oh.
I'll go
Automatic
upstairs.
through.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right. I guess we're going upstairs. What do we see?
All right, you go upstairs. There are two doors as you go upstairs. There's like a hallway with two doors.
One tells truths, one tells lies.
Yeah.
Can we try to listen to one of the doors, like if there's any sound?
Make a perception
room.
check.
Perception. 11, and I think it's a -1, but I'm not sure.
You have a -1 perception?
Yeah, I do. -1 in perception, so a 10.
All right, so you listen in and you don't hear anything. Must be nobody there.
Okay. Well,
Hold on, let me
I'll-
check for myself.
What about there's two doors, so you can check the other door.
19.
There's nobody there. You can't hear anybody. Well, let me correct myself. You don't hear anybody there.
okay, well, let's open the door carefully.
Okay, let's open the first door.
All right, you open the first door and it appears to lead into a bedroom. You go in. There is
I'm ready my shovel.
okay. You pull your shovel. Pull your shovel out. There's a bed. The sheets are kind of tossed and in disarray. There are clothes on the floor. You see a desk with lots of papers sprawled out, an open book, a candle that is no longer lit.
What do the papers say? Are they in the other language again?
Let's go see the papers.
Haku looks at all the papers.
It seems to be a mixture of English and this other language that you can't understand. The parts that are in English are detailing. It seems to be a lot of like the time for our guests to appear or soon.
What?
I just need the requisite amount of blood to summon them.
Okay, I take those papers, and I'm also gonna take that one torture book, the occult book.
Yeah,
Torture.
Haku's collecting evidence. He needs the one like Sherlock hat.
smart.
There
Anything
is
else that we can see?
make an investigations, Haku.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
Agent man.
I actually have a 2 in investigation.
Hell yeah.
Man.
What a surprise. That was a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's what you find.
Okay. Can I open the other door?
Yeah, you can open the other door.
Going in the other door.
You
Right.
Robots are going in the other door.
okay? Robots going to the other
What do I
door.
see?
You so you go into the other door, and there it seems to be like a storage space.
Oh, it's got her armor.
Yeah, you do spot a lot of like just random things in here. It looks like you find like pickaxes, shovels. You do find a bloodied suit of armor. As you examine it, the armor's
Shovel.
scorched. It's got bullet holes in it, and there's like large like
Whoops.
razor cuts in the front of it. You do also find a weapon in there. It is a it looks like the
Gun
Yeah, it's a rifle and it's got an axe bayonet.
Well, wait, is any of the other stuff like bloody or like does
No.
it look like there's a lot of people sacrificed? I mean,
No, you don't find anything really bloodied besides the armor and the axe. You do see a lot of like the mining digging tools have been well used. You do come across
that makes sense. Yeah.
like canvas and some knives.
Hmm.
Well, we should probably take the armor and weapon, right, to show the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll carry them.
And yeah, you said that was the only thing bloodied, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing bloodied. Is there anything else that looks of note, or is it just all generic bits and pieces?
Nothing else seems really. I mean, like the collection is kind of odd by itself, but no, there's nothing else that's
Yeah.
of note.
Alright, well, yeah, let's just
Sneak back out.
walk out the front door.
Oh,
To
we're
the
gonna
mayor's
alert the guy and let
office.
him know that we've been here.
Well, I already knocked all the books on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, Haku's gonna backtrack and clean everything up after us. I've got
Okay.
good survival.
We can't lock the front door if we leave out the front door though.
We're gonna go back through the caves.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that makes sense to Haku.
I was just gonna walk
What'd
out
you
the
say,
front
Dragon?
door and go to the mayor's joint and say, hey, yeah, this place over here, bomb it.
Oh yeah, the trap door is also broken because you rolled a 20
yeah,
and
the
demolished it.
trapdoor's dead.
Yeah, but maybe he won't go into his pantry for a while.
I don't know. It seems like something he's pretty interested in doing.
All right.
Spoly's dead again?
Yes.
Is he making that face again? No.
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 He just looks really concerned, you know?
All right. So how you guys leaving?
Well, I don't know.
Unless someone
I-
specifically tells me not
Maybe-
to go anywhere, I'm just going straight out the front door.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
also going out the
maybe
front door
should
unless
we
you say
wait
something.
till he comes back so that we can ambush him?
Have some of this food while we wait.
I'm just concerned that he's
Yeah, I was
going
thinking
to bolt the moment that he sees his
Yeah,
house has been.
Yeah, that's possible. Just lock his front door again, and we'll just sit and wait.
Yeah,
we can
when we
take him
hear it
right
being
to the mayor.
unlocked, we'll just grapple him. The time
Yeah,
up.
we've got like 10 people who jump him.
That's a pretty solid plan. I'm okay with that.
Well, 9.5 people because of Thelnier.
Oof.
Hey, while we're here, you can use this food to make
Thelnier
us
is
something
a
yummy. It'll give
medium
us temporary hit
creature.
points.
What'd you say, Dyabie?
I said, while we're here, we're gonna have our cook make us some yummy food from this guy's food.
Yeah.
And get
Is there
some
any
temporary
bacon in
hit
the kitchen?
points.
Welcome back.
Yeah. You
Bacon.
you go into the
Bacon
kitchen.
so
There's some
I
bacon.
don't know.
Is
Hell
it
yeah,
just today?
bacon.
Is it just
Yeah, no,
today?
I-
You started
well,
crushing it a lot
no.
today?
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't
Oh,
steal
you
I've
crush
food.
a
been
lot all the
crushing.
time?
That's yeah.
You try updating to like.
What if it was like
Beta
innocent
branch
after
of,
we find
like,
out he's
Steam VR or
innocent after
something
we
like
eat his
that.
food and break his crap?
I mean, I could try that.
I don't know. He's
Yeah.
got some
You seem
pretty
to be
good
crushing a
control
lot.
over the
No.
place. I think he's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think the plan is we're gonna hide out here, and as soon as he
Yeah.
walks through the door, we're gonna ambush him.
It was
Seems
the
like
front door the only door? Is there like a back door?
There is a back door.
What you missed was the conversation. We're gonna try to
well,
Shall we
ambush the guy. We're gonna
then, I
stay
guess.
here until the guy comes home, and like ambush him.
Oh, well, everybody get a shovel.
Haku doesn't need a shovel. He's decapitated multiple people with just his hands.
True.
I mean,
True. Also, we're not
that's true,
decapitating
yeah.
him. We're trying to like capture him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
We
so
can't just kill
What
people.
What modifier do you use for grappling?
Strength.
Athletics.
Oh, okay. Then I can help with. We can have one person, one monk on one end and one monk on the other end.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys,
I'll be at front door. Who else is at front door? One more person at front door.
Wait. So are there two doors? Like, if there's a back door?
Yeah, there's a front and back door. Which one looks more used? Like, I guess which one looks like...
Do doors look used?
I
There's,
mean,
like,
you can see, like, if
like,
there's
stuff
tracks
and stuff.
in the
Make
floor
a-
and stuff.
make a
Yeah.
survival check.
10.
You're not sure.
My rolls wide. It was like, you
Well-
get to break a trapdoor, that's it. That's all you get to do
Oh.
today.
That's a
I mean, you did
pretty
it
good
pretty
break, though. Yeah.
Okay, so who's
I'll go
Who's
to the
the
back
front
door.
door?
I'll go to the back door.
I'll go
Okay.
to the back door too.
so you guys camp out
I'm in the
at this
kitchen.
house. We'll
Is that the
say
kitchen?
we'll say four hours past.
Front door, me, Hakku, and who?
What? Wait, what? Say one more time?
At the front door is me, Hakku, and someone else.
I mean, I
Spoly?
guess I could be there. It doesn't
Right,
matter
okay.
to me which store I'm at, so...
Yeah, well, it
And
probably
then
matters.
G69 and
goes
Drax
to
was
which
with me.
person's at which door.
Yeah,
Well,
we're in the back.
Yeah.
okay. And we wait. Wait, should we have someone
4
man the
hours.
pantry?
And the pantry.
Well, I mean, that is another, like, what if he comes into the caves? Like, he was in the caves, we didn't
Well,
know.
it was padlocked though, so
True, never
even-
mind.
Yeah, it was padlocked
That's a
from
good
the
argument.
inside.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 hours pass.
Mm-hmm.
Still nobody has shown up.
What type of day is it?
I
It-
like, we
you-
got
you
our
guys,
front
like,
door
woke
going
up-
to tunnels.
You guys like woke up, went into the tunnels, and came straight here. So it's like early morning, but 4 hours have
Okay.
passed, and now it's like noon.
All right.
I mean, while we wait, we might as well loot his fridge. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I don't even need to eat. Well, let's eat his food.
Are there fridges in this town?
Well,
Or is it like ice chest?
I think it's more like an ice chest.
Okay, well, let's loot
It's-
that.
It's I guess more or less they're effectively like fridges, except for they're really small. It's more like
I mean-
the hardware required to make it run. The hardware and magic to make it run takes up more room than the actual fridge space.
Oh,
So we can have one of us go and tell the mayor, so that way maybe they can tell us who lives here.
that's true. I guess we don't all have to camp out here.
maybe it is the mayor.
I don't think the mayor lives in this house, though.
No.
Right.
Um,
So who's going to the
Hakku,
mayor?
You want to go talk to your friend?
If you for the mayor.
sure, Hakku will go.
wait, I hand you all the armor and stuff. So you have
Okay.
all the evidence right now.
Hakku pack mules it over to the mayor.
Okay, you pack mule it over to the mayor.
And we lock the door behind him and then get back in position.
Yeah.
All right. As you go over there, you go up the hill, and you get to the gate, and again there's that guard, but he appears to be sleeping again.
What a loser!
He's a tired boy.
Well, I'm gonna kick his chair and tell him, "Wake up! You're supposed to protect this town.
you
Hakku's going to see the mayor."
you kick the chair out from underneath him, and yeah, he falls. He gets up, and he's kind of like in this drowsy state, and he
Mommy?
yeah, he looks at you and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
What? It's not the same dude. He doesn't fucking remember Hakku.
He's like squinting at you. Oh,
yeah, he's drowsy.
Is he, like,
Everybody
hungover?
should remember Hakku.
yeah.
Oh,
It does take him a little while, but he does remember you.
Well, I mean, Haku's just gonna go past him, so whatever.
Alright.
like he wasn't asking permission. He was just sort of like informing.
You go past him,
Yeah,
and
like, hey, by the way, I'm going in.
you go into the building, and you go into the front lobby, and as you do so, you look around, and there doesn't appear to be anybody present.
Well,
Why
technically,
not? It's noon. I hate when businesses do this.
Just walk into the man's office.
Yeah, just walked in.
I mean, that's the plan.
Alright,
Haku's gonna search around the place for someone.
you go into the mayor's office, and the mayor doesn't appear to be there either.
Oh
Is
my
anyone out to
god, did
lunch?
this dude kidnap and murder the mayor?
Oh no.
There's
Um,
okay. So Haku's gonna look for somebody. There's other doors here, right, in the building.
Yeah, you look around, but as you make a thorough check of the keep, you don't find anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna go
What?
back to the guard. Where is everybody?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Perception. There's a hidden door.
Oh my lord.
Okay, you
you see nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
you
me.
go out to the guard. What do you ask him?
Well, I have a feeling he's not gonna know the fucking answer.
Yeah, because he's been sleeping.
Where's Mayor? Where's girl that is always with Mayor?
Aren't they in the building?
No! That's why I come here! To you!
Well, they didn't wake me up.
You would not be good Haku warrior.
What the hell is a Hakku warrior?
Can I go check, like, out behind the there was, like, a back shed where they buried the body, right?
Yeah.
I'll check there.
All right. You go there, and you notice that there's this little shed that's built into like the wall. And you look, and the door is ajar.
Oh.
Haku peeks his eyeball in. Sneak! Sneak, sneak, sneak! Please don't roll a 1 again.
Oh no.
I believe you're gonna roll over a 10. Called it.
17.
All right. You sneak in. You open the door. And you see two
Soft 20.
bodies on the ground.
Oh no!
What?
Is it the mayor and the lady?
You look. It's not the well. It is the mayor. The mayor appears to be on the ground, and
Oh
upon
my god!
upon examination, he's been stabbed several times.
Oh my
The
god!
other body is the Dultonian officer.
What?
Oh, the one that was told to bury the...
No bits. We got no bits in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? You got no what?
Oh,
The
they never...
woman that's got no bits
That's
in it.
right, that's right. Fuck.
Check if he's dead.
Yeah, check if he's dead.
I mean,
He's
okay,
been
he's been
stabbed
stabbed
so
several
many
times, but Haku will do his best.
Okay, so you go to check to see if the mayor's dead.
Medicine check. Okay.
Dude, that guard is actually useless. Someone came in and stabbed the
Woo,
mayor.
18.
The whole time.
I rolled
18.
an 18 just to be
Okay,
told he's
you
dead.
you examine the mayor. Yes, he is dead. You
How
he-
can I tell
and-
how
and-
long ago he died?
and well, it's quite fresh. And
Fresh.
Like while we've been waiting at the house for 4 hours fresh?
no,
God
probably
damn
a
it.
little longer than that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
feel as
say, if we
bad.
just went like I said.
So
Right.
you examine,
Yeah.
and there's no chance of bringing him back because he is also missing some of his organs, as you look.
What?
Oh my god.
Who's
Oh no,
taking these
the fiend
organs?
thing.
Wait, what? It did it come back to
Where-
life?
No, I think the guy took the organs because he needs the organs in order to summon the thing. But Hakku doesn't know that, so Hakku will check to see where, like, because they buried the demon body. He's gonna look there.
You look about, but you don't see any signs of anything being buried.
What?
Oh my
You do see like a shovel stuck in the ground,
Uh-huh.
but
But there's no mound?
there's no mound.
No,
Fuck.
they told the sleeping guard guy to bury it. So he probably just went back to sleep and didn't bury it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna kick the chair out of that dude, under that dude again.
He's up
Dude,
now.
just kick the dude. Just kick the dude.
I mean,
he
yeah.
deserves it at this point. Like, he didn't do his job. Got
Where
the mayor
did you
killed.
bury demon body?
That thing, I put it in the shed. I was just gonna bury it later today.
Oh my god. Well, hang on. So you said that it looked like he was stabbed several times, not that he was clawed to death, right?
Yeah, he was stabbed several times.
Yeah, so okay.
So they
Footsteps.
Hakku, there's no point in knocking him out because he's already fucked up everything.
Knocking out the guard?
Yeah.
Just like...
Hakku's a little upset. He is like the worst warrior in the history of warriors.
Just do it anyway. Just knock him out.
I guess so. It might save his own life. Hakku's just gonna headbutt him into submission,
Okay.
and I'm gonna beeline it back to the place and alert everybody.
All right. You
That guard
headbutt.
must be so confused.
You headbutt. So you headbutt him into. So you just continuously headbutt him until
You
he's
know,
out.
it's Hakku's version of a sleeper hold. Shh.
All right. All right. As you're doing that, everybody at the house, who is at the front door?
Okay. That would be...
It was
Thelnier
me and you, right?
Was Hakku, but he went.
Yeah, so
Okay.
just you and Thelnier.
Will and Thelnier, the door begins to open as you hear a key get inserted into the door, into the knob,
Oh shit, get ready, boys.
and as he,
Ready to travel.
As soon as we see a person, I'm jumping him.
all right, and you see the doorknob twist open,
Jumping on top of him.
and
Mhm.
it opens up, and you will recognize this person. If you remember your first night in town,
I remember.
yes, it's the same guy.
69 didn't remember, but I remember.
It's the same guy. As he opens up the door,
Well, yeah.
and
As soon as I see him, I'm jumping him.
yeah, and as he does, he opens the door. He looks at you. He's completely caught off guard. And you see behind him, he's like toting a small wagon thing, like a cart or something like that.
Oh no, is that full of the organs?
And you see some like
Oh.
some kind of bag. It's pretty large, and it's just soaked with some kind of liquid. You assume is blood.
Just bits.
Okay, make a
Athletics, isn't it?
yeah, make an athletics.
Jump him. Both of us, or just Will?
Oh, for Jesus' life and...
Okay, the Thelnier,
Is,
you roll two.
is it
You roll
advantage
two.
because he's surprised?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, good.
Wow. He got it.
Alright, Thelnier will get a chance to, but since you're the first one to jump
Wait,
on
you
him,
got a 9?
9.
Okay.
That's a 9? Wow, okay.
Well, I got +6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thelnier.
I can
I-
see the dice since I crashed again.
Oh,
Did he resist mine?
yeah, he resisted it.
Well,
I rolled a 13 plus.
come on, you're strong, right?
I'm pretty strong. Where am I? Here.
Where'd you think? Everyone's running around looking for
It's
shit.
here. Was it acrobatics? Oh, athletics
athletics.
too.
So 15.
So.
Okay,
15.
so yes, he also dodges out of your attempt to grapple as you.
Oh my god, you guys
Wait,
are
wait,
terrible!
do you get advantage too, or
No, only
Only the first one.
yeah. Will was the
Oh,
first one to do
Evanor?
it.
Okay, never mind.
Haku's running as fast as he can, you
So
guys!
so you both like try to jump and grab him.
How long is it? How long is it? This happening after Hakku left?
It's happening. Well, this is happening as like Hakku is like headbutting the guy into submission.
Okay.
As
Can we hear this from the other room.
Yeah, can we hear it from the back?
I mean,
You do, yeah.
yeah, you
we
just
are
hear this clattering.
Probably chilling out.
All right.
Alright,
I
I'm going
guess
to
we can
rush
show
to
it.
the
Alright,
front
so-
door.
So he
What's he doing?
so you guys try to jump him and by sheer luck he manages to like backstep out of the way. He grabs onto his cart. He says something not in a language you can really understand, and suddenly he's 30 feet
Oh,
away
no.
and he's running down the road.
I can catch him. I can catch
Go,
him.
go.
I can run 100 and what?
120, I think.
Isn't it?
I thought I had my ship here. It's over here.
Like when
Oh,
he
90
I thought you were thinking
without using Step of the Wind. Do I have to use Step of the Wind to catch him?
Well, you're on the other side of the building.
which is like 30 feet.
Okay, I guess I'll use Step of the Wind, so now I have 130 feet in 6
and
seconds.
and he's used a spell, as you guys have noticed. His form has shimmered, and suddenly he just reappears 30 feet away, and now he's running.
Sorry, 135 feet in 6 seconds. Can I catch him?
I'm gonna say in order to catch him, because he's got such a head start on you, you're gonna have to spend 2 key points.
2 key points. Alright. I'm gonna
Did
let him
he
get
take-
away.
Did he take anything with him, like the cart and the
Yeah,
bag?
he grabbed the cart, and
Oh,
so
he's got everything.
yeah,
And he's just
So the
running.
cart teleported with him?
yeah, because he grabbed it.
Wow.
Is the cart slowing him down?
The cart slowed him down. Yeah.
Catch him.
Okay, that's
Catch him. Tackle him.
170 and 180 feet.
Tackle him. Tackle him.
All right.
Just through the door.
As you
Alright, do I have to try to tackle him?
as you're running towards him, because I mean you're not being subtle about this. He turns around and he points at you. Make a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright.
The rules today.
What's my move?
Saru, just as you're about to catch up to him, he
rolled a one, by the way,
he
Spoly.
turns around.
Oh man, is it hold person?
No, it's not whole person. He turns around, points at you, and you just
Yeah.
fall to the ground laughing.
What? Frick.
Oh, it's fucking vicious laughter. Motherfucker.
No, I think it's Tasha's
Hideous
hideous
laughter.
laughter.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's just this
Um,
really like loud belly laugh, and you just are compelled to just
Can I shoot him
laugh.
from where I am? Is he still within like range of my gun?
No, I mean I think you can shoot him, but it'll be disadvantage.
Heck. Never mind.
I mean, go
Is
for it.
he running the direction Hakku's coming from?
No,
Oh,
he's running away from town.
which direction?
The other road, not the road that you guys
Like-
are.
Not the one we came out there. The other, going the other way.
Yeah.
Well, can
I
Drax
can't-
like blink
I
towards
can't like,
him?
break out of this.
He.
How long does this last?
I'm pretty sure you're stuck like that until you take damage or somebody like.
Slaps you out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, do I know that? Can I shoot Dyabie?
I thought
Shoot
it
him out of it.
lasts a minute.
Yeah, no, I don't think you roll every turn to get out of it.
Can I shoot Dyabie?
Let me double
Why
check.
did you shoot me?
No, I'm gonna shoot you out of the laughing fit. And then you're gonna chase him
In
down.
the foot.
Well,
No, actually, he needs the
No,
foot.
not the
Shoot him in
foot.
the
He
arm.
needs the foot.
Yeah,
Make-
shoot him in the arm.
Crazy.
make an
Yeah,
intelligence
Intelligence? Okay.
check.
If you know shooting him will do anything.
I rolled an 8.
Fire,
What's my
man.
intelligence?
I don't think you got mine. Yeah?
That's
Uh,
Nice shoot with
try to
fireball.
shoot a fireball at him.
I got
Yeah,
a
that
10.
might make him.
Is that smart enough to know this?
No.
Probably not.
Okay, well. Then I don't shoot Dyabie then, I guess. And I guess he just gets away.
You can shoot him
Oh my
later.
God.
Don't, you can shoot Dyabie later.
Dyabie, make another wisdom save.
Oh my god. Okay, 14.
All right. At this point, you've overcome the laughter. But I mean, again, he's made enough distance again where you're gonna have to spend another 2 key points to catch up.
He's just gonna fucking make me laugh again. Oh
I
wait,
mean, you might resist it
instead,
next time.
can I use one key and then try to shoot him with a radiant sunbolt?
What's your range on Radiant Sunbolt?
That's not gonna slow him down, is it?
Yeah, it's 30 feet, I'm pretty sure.
He's just gonna keep running if you can shoot him, right?
If it's 30
Yeah, 30
feet,
feet.
if it's 30 feet, he's far too away for you to use it.
Dude, he's gonna tackle him. You just gotta tackle him.
I guess I'll fucking spend another
Yeah.
2 key then.
Him.
Do you have
How many key do you have left?
A 2, but I get it back like in less time than a short rest, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well,
like half
Just
short
drop
rest?
kick him.
Just drop kick.
And then hold your
Yeah.
mouth over.
All right,
No,
as
Okay.
as you spend
over
one
his
key
mouth.
to catch up, he kind of looks over his shoulder, and sees that you're running at him, and now he's gonna start casting more spells at you.
Frick. Can this guy not? Oh no.
oh,
Fuck! Roll 20 on something!
dude, why are our rolls so
Yeah,
bad? You got
I
hit
don't
with
see
something.
anything.
You
It's
take
a 2 and a 4.
you take 9
Ow.
force damage as he turns around, and these 2 beams fire out of his hand. One of them misses, the other one hits
Oh.
you.
That's not bad.
9 force damage?
That's not
9.
too bad.
Yeah. Just run
Okay.
it off. Sprint
Pay
it
him
off.
back by hitting him for 20 damage.
Oh, is he gonna do it
Okay.
again?
Yeah, by the time you catch up to him, he does it again.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
bitch.
both miss.
Yeah, bitch!
All right, so you've caught up to him.
Tackle him. Tackle him.
Alright, I'm gonna try
By
to
the way,
grab
the
him.
whole time, I assume I'm running after, but
Yeah.
like I can't
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
up.
You're
obviously.
you're like super far behind.
Yeah, but I mean I'm trying to get there.
Yeah!
What are you trying to do?
13!
What are you trying to do?
Grapple him.
Wait, is it 13 plus your strength?
Okay,
Yeah, 19.
Athletics.
you've
Oh,
grappled.
19. Oh.
18.
All right, you've grappled him.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter.
What are you doing now?
Well, everybody better fucking hurry up and catch up. Can
Okay,
I try to knock him out?
You can attack him. Yeah.
Okay, then. I assume I can't use my pole arm thingy.
No,
Is that
you've got
pulling
him
so-
by one hand. So if you could hit him,
Can
Yeah.
you stun him, or do you use all your key?
You
Oh,
used
that's
all the
right.
key.
Wait, he probably has a do magic casters usually have high constitution. Okay.
Weak AF.
It depends on the kind of magic user. Like sorcerers tend to have high con.
Is it con? Yeah, it is a con. Alright, I'll attack him and I'll try to stun him if he wants. Is it with advantage or do I not have that?
no advantage.
Okay. So that is plus.
Yeah, you don't hit
That is
him.
a 2?
6, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't-
So I got extra attack. Okay, what about a 15?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Okay.
And then you're gonna spend the key
Where's
for the.
Yeah. Wait, 56 for punches, right? Yeah.
What's your saving throw?
12?
Yeah,
12.
he makes it.
Oh.
Okay, then well, I'm gonna use my
no.
last key to stun him again, but he takes.
How much heat do you have left?
One more.
You've. Okay, so
I have 6. It's
so
two,
so
two,
so
one.
you've used 4 to get up to him. You grappled. You try to punch him once, miss. Then you use your bonus action to hit him, which you use stunning blow for, which he resisted.
No,
so-
extra attack.
Yeah, you grappled and then you hit him and then you use your bonus
Oh
action.
shit, that's right. That's right. Oh, I can't
So,
attack him again.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But at least he takes. What did it? 6 damage.
Yeah, he takes 6 damage. All right.
And the rest of us are just running.
Yeah,
I don't know how much ground we have to cover or how long it's gonna take us.
He did like 160 feet twice, didn't he?
No, I used 2. He made me use 2. So that's 90, 90, and then 90, 90, 9, 18, 27, 36, the 360.
Yeah.
So you're 360 feet away.
He's hella far away.
Yeah, he's super far.
Are we even gonna make it? Like, if we just keep running, it'd be like too many turns. Would have to pass.
Although, is all this happening in the middle of the street?
Yes.
Yes. Is anyone helping? Because he's like, the guy's running away, carrying a whole bag of blood and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we're the
We're the
outsiders
outsiders compared to this guy.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but there's a guy running through town carrying blood.
From far away,
From far away, they can't tell it's blood. They just see he has a wagon of stuff.
All right. At this point, Dyabie, make me a con save.
Oh no.
Oh, frick.
He's not gonna break grapple, he's just gonna keep casting spells.
Okay, that's fine.
Con. Yeah,
You made it.
top
You
20.
made it. You made it already.
Yeah, he claps his hand in your direction in an attempt to force you off of him. There's just kind of this thundering boom, but you resist its effect.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing, Dyabie, as everyone is trying to catch up?
I just realized I have advantage on fucking wisdom saves while using my reaction. I'm stupid. I'm like, with the saves I have advantage, and it was wisdom, so I could have not laughed the first time.
No,
Oh.
it happens.
Heck.
Let's see. Just making sure that alright.
Stun
So
him.
my turn again? Okay.
Stun him.
I'm gonna try to
Only hope.
fucking stun him again.
That misses.
Yeah.
That hits.
20.
Hey. Okay.
He takes 4 damage. 4 damage.
4 damage.
And does he get stunned? Does he get stunned?
Are you
Does he get
spending
a
the-
kill?
Please roll low.
Are you spending the key
Yeah,
for?
I'm spending my last key to try to stun him. Is that cocked?
That's
That's
cocked on my
not-
screen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's a 6 on my screen.
Yeah, you stun him.
Oh, yes, come on.
And it's not even there on my screen.
does that mean the rest of us can catch up now? Now that he's stunned?
Yeah.
Well, that
Well,
lasts for one round.
Wait, what?
roll.
He's stunned to the end of my next round.
Oh.
We can pull him back, drag him back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can try to pull him back.
Okay, yeah, you pull him back. What are you doing with
I'll
your
still try
bonus?
to knock him out because I got one more attack. It hits.
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, he's not quite down yet, but you're pulling him back.
Alright, well, he can't do anything now, so
Yeah,
I'm
he
still
can't.
pulling him back while I'm
Can't.
attacking him.
He can't do anything. He
Beat him up. Beat him up. Oh,
that hits.
that's good.
That's a beat.
4 damage.
Yeah, he's unconscious now.
Okay.
All right, I guess the rest of us show up. Let's take him back to the house, I guess.
To the house or?
I mean,
Well,
are there, like,
we don't want to
civilians
deal with him
watching?
in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Did any civilians? see
No,
what I just did?
nobody saw what you did because he was running away from town.
Really? Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Well, put him on my shoulder, pull the wagon with me.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing, man? You gotta go back home.
Well, that wagon probably also has the decapitated demon in it. Because the
Hmm.
demon wasn't in the shed.
All right. So by this time, you all get back to the house. Hakku sees
Okay.
sees Saru have this person over his shoulder and is pulling a wagon.
Fairy friend Red Haku's mine. Good job. Killed.
let me-
He killed Mayor. Mayor's dead.
Wait.
Oh no.
Oh,
How did he even know about the mayor though? Or is he just yeah, you're like he was trying to find the thing. I guess maybe the mayor was just in the way, but
yeah.
what about
Can we
secondary
look at what's
lady?
actually in?
But who? What?
Maybe she's in the wagon.
The
The secretary.
lady.
Secretary lady.
Haku didn't see.
Uh-oh, what if she's
Okay.
tied
I
up
guess
in
we're
the-
gonna
in
check the wagon.
What's in the
What
wagon?
if she's chained up in the
Check.
underground?
Haku
Like
will
little
go
doors.
check dungeon.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna go check the dungeon. Well, what's on the wagon first? Like, if we look
Yeah.
at all the, is it actually just organs?
Do
in
you
the bag?
look? Do you look into the bag?
Dungeon.
Yeah, I look in the bag.
Okay, you look in the bag. There is that.
Bacon.
There's the body of that creature that you slayed, and there are definitely organs in there.
Okay. Well,
Is it? It's still dead though. It's still decapitated.
Yeah, it's still dead.
Okay.
We just take the wagons and we put them back
we
in the
should-
thing. Good as new.
Good as.
And
No.
yeah, I guess we should go back to that the magic
Ritual
room
site.
thing. Yeah, like the magic circle to see if maybe the lady's down there.
all right.
I mean,
well, I
shouldn't
guess
we,
we
like,
all go, not just
Do
Hakku then.
something with this first,
Burn it.
or are we just gonna leave the wagon here at his
That's
house?
everything.
No, we're
Inside.
taking it back to the house.
Yeah, we bring it inside.
We
the
tie
house.
this mofo up.
Tie him up
Yeah,
with like
definitely tie it up.
600 feet of rope.
Just make him into a little, like, tie him up like we did the cobalt, but it's all rope.
Yeah. What have I got?
I mean, someone should still. One or two people should stay to keep an eye on him.
I've got a bedroll. Let's put him in the bedroll and then tie him up in the bedroll.
I don't know if you can Misty
And
step
then
out of
bring
that.
the bedroll. I mean, if
can
we
you
put
Misty
something
step
in
out
his
of
mouth,
bodies?
he shouldn't be able
Does
to.
any of you
I don't
have the
know.
spell Misty
cast
Step?
that spell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
No. Dragon?
Well,
Do you know about Misty
we could
Step?
take all his stuff, and we could. If he's a
Oh,
wizard,
that-
we could take his spell focus.
Yeah, if you guys can find whatever his spell focus is, I guess strip him
Can we?
naked.
Yeah, just strip him naked and then tie him up.
Strip it naked.
Okay,
Haha, look at his poopy. Ha ha ha.
you take all his stuff.
Why are you looking at his PP?
Hey, I don't judge. Love who you love, you know. It's none of my business.
You don't have PP, you're a robot. I'm so fast.
All right, so
I guess I'll stay to like continuously knock him out if he wakes up. But like as soon as he starts to wake up a little bit, I'll just hit him again on the head.
all right, so who's all going down to the cave?
I think everybody other than 69.
Yeah.
All right. The rest of you go.
Do we need to leave him upstairs or bring him down with us? We can bring him down with us, so if he wakes up, we can start asking him things.
Okay. Yeah, I just bring him like still tied up with me.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
that's
dump
better.
him in the wagon as well.
I mean, shouldn't we put something in his mouth so he doesn't make sound if there's like another cultist?
I
From
mean,
that
Hakku
take-
doesn't understand the concept of spells needing verbal, somatic, and material components, but Drax might.
No, but I mean like so he
No, but
doesn't
just in
scream.
general, just to gag him. Just to gag
Yeah.
him.
We don't want
He's
him
gonna,
to
he's gonna
yell.
be the kid who's
So-
gonna hear him. The sharks.
I mean, if you guys want to gag him, go for it.
Yeah, because we stripped him naked, we'll put his own underwear in his mouth.
Ew! Wait, what if he doesn't wear underwear?
Oh no.
Well, I mean,
Put a shoe or something.
that's a problem for the ages.
He wears underwear. He you know.
By DM, he wears underwear.
And flip him inside out so the skid mark is in his mouth.
Ew!
I think
you're
I meant to see.
I think that's chaotic evil, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just straight up gag.
All right, we
Oh
go back
my
to the
goodness.
dungeon thing. Do we find the girl?
All right.
Oh,
Do you?
wait. Since we stripped him naked, did he have anything useful on him, like spell scrolls, money?
No spell scrolls. He does have like $50 on him.
Hell yeah.
I'm broke. I haven't had a single
Hell
dollar
yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah, no, we've been
So
doing
what,
more.
was it just clothes and money?
Yeah, and he's got a spell focus, which you guys have taken away from him. He's got a Chris.
Oh,
Wait.
A what?
A Chris. It's like a dagger, except for the blade is wavy.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I thought you meant cross, but said Chris instead. I was like, what?
Grab a
I
spell
think it's
focus
Chris
and
in
just
like just someone's name.
No.
You got a dude named Chris with him.
Yeah, he just pulled him out of his pocket. This dude named Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris.
No, he's
we
got this Chris dagger on him. It's
Yeah.
well used.
Not
used
anymore.
to
Aski would like it.
bodies.
Does it specify a deity symbol on it? at all?
No. It seems to be very crudely made.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, we head down into the donjon.
All right.
Hello?
Is there another
Secretary
dance
lady?
I can save?
Do you take him with you?
Man, you're taking
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the girls.
yeah.
What the hell?
Well, like it's Toaster's fault for putting girls in peril. He could put men in peril.
Yeah, there's just.
I
this-
mean, Hakku would do well to seduce them as too.
What? Are you trying to repopulate your
can't
people right now?
Yeah, you can't repopulate your people with men.
Hakku can't help who falls in love with him, man.
You guys, you guys.
It's unintentional seduction.
So you guys travel down there.
Who's
Sorry,
gonna deny
sorry.
these
One,
muscles?
I have to ask one last time. You guys took him with you,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Okay. So you
Yes,
all go
yeah,
down
yes.
there.
Yeah.
You guys travel through the little pantry hole.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get back
Yeah,
down.
Pantry
you
hole.
back while
Yeah,
they're out there.
not carefully.
You go back there, and yeah, there's nobody there.
Nobody there?
There's nobody there.
Well, don't know where the
All of
secretary
the
lady went.
cabins? No one's there?
I hope the secretary lady's not in on this. Hakku's gonna be so disappointed.
She might be.
So
you were thinking about seducing her.
as you guys get down there, he does come to. And you can hear him groan.
Good.
I guess
What
we
do you
ungag him
do?
and start asking him questions. Or is that a dumb idea? Will that get us like?
Well, if we
Well,
beat him
would
up,
be
maybe not a good idea to do it here, because maybe any amount of blood would be enough to trigger that circle. So Maybe you should do
Well,
it
I mean,
elsewhere.
The main reason we're coming down here was to see if the
The secretary's here.
Yeah.
So I guess we
Alright.
we can make our way back.
All right, let's go back, take the gag out, and start interrogating him. Sounds like a plan.
Maybe just like leave the cart of organs and shit down there. Not like on the circle, but just sort of like go around the corner and just dump it and put some dirt on it or some shit.
Oh, should we not put it
Okay.
in the ice chest? Keep it fresh.
No, we're to eat the food. I don't want the organs in there. Well, I guess I don't care. I mean, I'm a robot.
Oh wait, I'm a robot. Okay, so yeah, any questions? What do you ask him? Like,
Well,
why are you
I'm like,
evil?
well, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, we
what do
can
you do with
ask
these
where
organs?
the secretary is.
That
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
okay. We're back in his house now. I ungag
Okay.
him, ask him where the
You say anything that's not in common,
yeah
bop you.
yeah. He can't cast spells on all of us at the same time. I don't think.
No, but if he speaks
I mean,
anything
if
that
we
I
cast
think is a
fireball.
spell,
Oh wait.
you speak anything that's not common, I'll bop you.
Red,
Yeah, he just starts speaking at you in another
reaction was
language.
Triggered too.
Wait, seriously?
Does he really?
Yeah, he just starts
Yeah,
speaking
Hakku,
another
slap
language.
him, English.
Okay,
All right,
Well-
gag him again.
yeah.
He's looking specifically at Saru as Saru is making this threat.
Okay, well, he's gagged again. Did anything happen? Like, no spells or anything?
No,
got
nothing.
through, right?
You guys wait a couple of moments, and no, nothing happens.
All right, he's not
Him
cooperating.
again. Like, do you speaking? Wait, he does speak. You spoke to him, right?
Well, no, you don't know that. But
Oh.
But he was writing in English.
Convincing.
He had writings in
Hakku,
English.
Slap him and get him to speak English. Use your speak English spell.
I already did that.
Did it work?
I don't know. Toaster didn't say anything.
What are you doing? You slapping him?
Yeah, speak English.
Okay, you're slapping him.
I ungag him. I ungag him again. See if he speaks
You
English.
start slapping him. He.
Shall I roll intimidation?
Oh, how are you intimidating him besides slapping him? Because that's not intimidating. You're just straight up hurting him now.
Oh,
We're
well,
shouting at him. Speak English.
I mean, I can
Maybe
threaten
some
to make
broken
his
bones?
insides outsides.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Or we can threaten to burn his little pet.
That's cocked for me, but
Yeah, it's gone. Wow.
Oh!
Okay, you
all these bad rolls.
you say, speak English, or rip your insides out or something like that, and he says fine.
Okay.
Where's Secretary Lady?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Wait, can I help you with that? I can.
That's a 5. Yeah, but
Well,
please
you
help.
can roll again if you want to.
Wait, how
Please roll again. Roll a
insight?
5.
How are you helping with insight check?
Because I have proficiency.
Just roll your own
Oh.
insight check.
Fine. Whee!
Don't help with his roll your
That's
own.
cocked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cocked.
it was almost a 19 though.
16.
Turned out to be
Okay.
11.
Yes, he as you are checking his motive, he
16.
he seems absolutely genuine about not knowing where the secretary lady is.
It's a 15.
What? 15. Okay. I was off by 1. I keep forgetting, okay? I get so fucking into asking, I forgot about fucking Saru. Okay. Now, seems to be telling the truth.
What are you
Who
doing
are
down
your
there?
guests? Oh. Many
Wait,
questions.
who-
Answer them all.
yeah.
Who are the guests? Is what you asked? Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
he says, outsiders, they're coming.
I mean,
Coming from where?
is it us?
From no.
We're outsiders.
Are there more of you?
Well, I asked where they're coming from.
From far away, somewhere you can't see. Not unless you've been enlightened.
Wait, unlightened or enlightened?
Enlightened.
Does Hakku know the history of the Dultonian, like the original Dultonian War?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Do I have history-related things? No.
So outside, I don't know anything about it.
Can I ask him if
If
he
you
has
take me-
anybody else that he's working with?
If you take me to my lair, I could show you.
No.
Oh,
That's not happening.
yeah, let's not. Well, they can wait till later.
They will come.
He'll have to tell
This
you
is-
that you-
this
I
is-
don't, I don't know if I want to meet him.
This is just a mere inconvenience.
By the way, does he look like the mayor, but more
No,
handsome?
he doesn't. Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
Like not like he
Come
looks
on,
he
lie to
looks
us.
he looks younger. Like, I mean, he definitely has some air of charisma about him, but I mean, he doesn't look like the mayor at all.
But also,
I'll ask him.
the-
I'll ask him. Are you working with anybody else?
Working. I guess you could say so.
What about his
I'm
stupid
inciting.
creatures?
who are they then?
Insight.
Answer directly.
oh, you rolled a two.
No.
You're-
I'm looking on the side.
You're not
Dude,
like
the rolls this round have been trash.
you check motive, and as he says that he guesses he's working for somebody, you're not quite sure what to make of that.
Okay, what about me?
Well, I mean, I tell him to answer directly.
I got 22.
Wow.
He, in the way that one might say that they're in the service of a church, as you're looking at him and you're examining him.
So you're some sort of a follower.
Yes.
Of what?
Place
Follower
it
of what?
down.
Follower of who?
The one that devours all.
King Ghidorah?
I'm gonna slap him. Give me a name.
Kirby.
you slap him. You go up, you slap him, and then he just starts talking in another language again.
I'll hit you.
Oh, okay.
Hakku, use your spell.
You just spell-
What? I need to intimidate again? Hakku has no
Yeah.
problem ripping your tongue out.
roll your intimidation.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
16 plus
16
whatever.
plus 2, I think. Intimidation, yeah. 18?
Okay. What is it that you guys want to keep asking him then?
I mean, I don't have anything. I don't even know where
Oh,
to take this
I
guy.
wanted to know what the deity's name is. What is it that you're trying to? Who is he trying to summon?
He says something, but it's again not in a language that you understand.
Is he like
Did he-
constantly speaking, or is he saying like a name in a different language?
You're not even
That's
sure.
what's the name. Well, okay. I think we got the info we needed. He's not working with the Dultonians because he killed the Dultonian people.
Is
And
he working with anybody else in town, though?
it sounds like he's just like a religious nut who just, trying to summon a demon or something to destroy everything.
When are the guests
When
coming?
are when are the guests coming?
That's a good question.
When the door is
How many
open,
you
of
guys
course.
Where?
Where?
Door downstairs.
That's one of the doors, yes.
If
Where
we
are the
kill
others?
you,
One of the doors.
do the doors stay closed?
If you kill me, there'll just be another.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
You seem like a pretty lonely
now that the
man.
mayor's gone. We haven't really got that. We haven't really got a tie in the town. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
police or what.
I mean,
No, we have a shitty guard that sleeps all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
he's sleeping right now.
Unless-
we
Unless
could
the
hand
guard
him
was
over
shot.
to Dultonians and like, see, he's the one that ripped up this chick.
Yeah.
And just let them. Oh no! If we give him
Yeah,
to
we
them,
don't-
they'd probably use him.
We
Like
can
they
give
use
him,
Orientis.
I'm
we
kind
can give it to the innkeeper so he can
I
thank him
don't
for.
know because I mean
What's the
Hakku
innkeeper
doesn't
gonna
know
do?
the history, but the history behind the Dultonians was that they got plagued by a demon war or something. So I don't know if they'd actually want this
Oh.
to happen.
Wait,
Oh,
I didn't
Oh,
know
was
about
I not
that.
supposed to say that?
Did I know about that?
I think I revealed plot stuff on accident. I'm sorry.
Oh
Frick.
no! She's reading
What
things she's
the
not
heck?
supposed to.
I haven't been reading anything.
So what do you
Where'd
guys
you get
ask
that
this
from?
guy?
You mutter it in his sleep.
Well,
He-
I'm
he-
out of
no
questions.
one-
He,
I
he
just wanted
says he says
to
if
kill
you're
the dude.
if you're going to kill me, please kill me in my lair.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Okay,
How do
now-
we break this? How do we break the spell circle?
Wait, can you not just like mess it up? So it's not a circle
don't-
anymore?
I don't know.
I mean, something
Splash
like
some
that
water on
probably might rebound. You know.
Hmm.
Some bleach.
Well,
Well.
like I'll tell
Some bleach.
Drax,
I don't.
Drax, and ask when you looked at the circle, does it look like something we could destroy, disrupt?
Yeah. Does Drax know?
Make an Arcana check. I don't know.
Is it
Could I
is it
make an
Arcana
Arcana
or
check?
what?
So you remember back about the circle because I think you were the one that did make the original Arcana check. You could destroy that circle. It wouldn't be that difficult, but also at the same time, it wouldn't be hard to set one up again.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna ask him if he's the one that set the land sharks down there, just to confirm.
No, the land sharks were just a convenience that happened.
Hmm.
Convenient.
What if we like actually attack an innocent Dultonian?
Wait, what do you mean?
I thought he was an innocent.
It's-
That's funny.
Because they're like you're fighting the wrong person.
Yeah.
Who was the girl?
We were.
Yeah,
we
the
were
girl.
fighting
She
her.
said, she said like you're making a big mistake and ran away before I could get her to help.
True. True.
Anybody could
Like,
speak
yeah,
with
like
the
that.
dead.
Yeah, I wanna put it out to the ether that I could have helped her and she's dead now. So
Did you say this? Do you talk about the Draconians out loud in front of him?
yeah, we've been discussing.
Okay,
Like, I was suggesting handing him to the Dultonians, but then said no.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything.
He doesn't say anything. Oh, okay.
No. He kind of has this amused look.
Alright,
Oh, he's
well,
being smug? Is he being smug?
He is being
He's being pretty
smug.
smug right now. He's being
Okay,
pretty smug
I'm
right
bringing
now.
my shovel and I'm gonna hold his hand down and chop off one of the hands.
You chop off one of his hands.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
It's
Holy
losing a
a
hand.
true neutral thing kind of do.
I'm not true neutral anymore though.
No,
Oh,
we
you
have
gotta
to change. We have to change that. He's neutral
What
evil
are
now.
you?
He's neutral evil now.
Okay. well, that's
So
pretty
yeah,
neutral
he
evil,
as he says, you know, as he's being smug, you like you grab his hand and you like jerk it out to some random surface and you pull out the shovel and it's not sharpened at all.
Somewhere out of town,
And-
Cable is flinching.
And you're just like the tipped end of the shovel you just plant into his wrist. It doesn't go through all the way at first, and you can hear the bones crunch under the weight of the shovel.
Oh.
And you just like you lift up, and there's like blood just like gushing out of his wound, and then you slam it down again, and you sever the hand by the wrist. And the guy, the guy,
How are
he
you not having a problem with
he
this, Paladin?
he is screaming
Yeah.
like in pain, but the guy passes out again.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask the paladin to maybe patch that up, but not enough so he doesn't feel the pain.
I could
I
like.
don't. Okay.
I could like cauterize.
Cut
I could
someone's hand off
cauterize the
and do
wound.
and then turn to
That's
the guy
enough.
that's
You
got a
can do that.
problem with it and tell him to heal it.
I could
Yeah,
like
well,
medium
why-
sample the tip of his wrist and just cauterize it from
I
the
mean,
heat.
just so he
You
doesn't die.
you cauterize
I
it.
wanted to punish him.
I kind of don't want to though, because it might kill him. Because there's no way
I
to
mean-
do.
Well, while he's knocked out, I'm going to
No,
go
no,
with
use the
Drax
stove. Use the
and
stove.
have him
Don't use your sunbolt.
break the circle up.
Oh yeah, that's
I
smart.
mean, otherwise I can try to use a healer's kit to like make it so he doesn't bleed out, I guess.
Why did you try to cut off his hand?
He did cut off
That
his
was
hand.
like-
Because he was being I mean, if we want to interrogate him further later on,
He-
maybe he will take it more
He,
seriously.
he didn't try. He did. But
Oh,
yeah,
Wait, did the hand came clean off? I thought
it didn't.
made
It didn't
through.
come. It
It
didn't.
didn't come clean off, but it came off.
Oh god. That's,
I mean,
that's
he,
I
nasty.
took
just,
a lot, he took a lot more than a hand from other people.
Would
That's
He's
true.
been good in
lay
his
on
own eyes.
hands? Would lay on hands
Yeah.
like fix that bit? Like say
No,
if I give
his
you a
his
bit
his
that-
his hands. His hand is gone now.
No,
Oh,
but like would it
Jesus.
stop like the bleeding?
Yes,
you
it
know,
would stop him from dying
effectively
out.
Cauterized it.
It would stop him
Right,
from dying
yeah,
out.
well,
Yeah.
I'll do that, and I'll just just pick him up and start walking out the door.
All right.
Good to go now.
I agree.
What's that noise? Is that your phone?
It's the phone.
Oh, okay.
It's my aunt
Yeah.
calls every
Ah.
day at 8 o'clock. I don't know fucking why.
Okay.
So yeah,
Um,
you cast lay on hands, and the wound closes up. The like a stump develops where his wrist is.
Yeah. And then I pick him up and I'm taking him,
All right.
That's
Well-
where.
chuck him over the shoulder, and I'm walking out.
All right. You walk out. Where are you going?
Wait.
I'll incinerate the hand with my sunbolt. Just it's gone. No more hand.
I'm taking him to the inn.
Okay.
Hakku and Drax are breaking the circle up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys go down there. Will's going to the inn. What's everybody else doing?
I'm basically I'm just going to basically going to ask the innkeeper like what do I do with him? I got no idea if they've got any kind of police or
Oh.
something like that. If they've got any justice system.
Yeah, you go to the innkeeper. You go to the tavern keeper. Everyone kind of just watches you. You become the center of attention as you go into the tavern because you're carrying this body that has no hand.
And you're in heavy set armor now.
The tavern
in a
keeper-
heavy configuration.
The tavern keeper, like
I
immediately.
don't just sort of like lay him out in the middle of the thing. I sort of usher him to the back.
Yeah. You take him back. He immediately recognizes the guy and
Oh.
and he says, "What happened to Joseph? What happened to his hand?"
Joseph, he was the one that took your daughter. He's been doing some occult stuff underneath.
Mention
the
that
city.
he killed the mayor.
Make an insight check.
And He's inside.
Yeah.
Oh no, is innkeeper 18?
Yeah,
plus-
he's like seething with rage as you mention this. But he's like,
okay.
Okay.
it's kind of veiled underneath his like his kind of sad / gentle composure, but you can tell that this
Yeah.
dude is angry. Like you can see like he's like occasionally gripping his hand. You can see like the vein in his arm kind of like pop up.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, just set him down right there.
Is he gonna kill him?
He's done a lot more than what he did to your daughter. But I don't know. I don't know the area. I don't know your ways.
We'll have to call the Dultonians here. We don't. There's no.
The Dultonians. I can't give him to the Dultonians. They'll use him.
There's. Just give him to me.
This
If
dude
Can I
gonna
entrust
kill
him
him.
to you?
huh?
Yeah.
This dude
Can I
gonna kill
entrust
him.
him?
Oh,
to
he says he says yes. If the Dultonians can't have him, then I'll hide him away, and I'll keep him locked up.
Can I insight that?
Yeah.
If he's actually if he's putting his rage aside to doing what I
Jesus.
ask.
That is a 6.
Yeah,
Is
so
it?
I got like insight is 2, so 8.
Yeah, he seems pretty genuine about what he says. He definitely is taking concern to you saying that like the Dultonians will use him. Which, I mean, it doesn't take much for you to realize that he's kind of calculated that this guy's bad news.
Yep.
Yeah, he just
And
said.
I guess in passing, I'll just ask you like, is your daughter okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
That's good.
Do you set him down? He points to a chair, and he's like getting some rope.
Wait, is he still naked? Is he still naked? The dude?
No, I put him because we put him in a bedroll that I've got.
Oh,
and, like,
okay,
basically
okay.
like a sleeping bag, and then tied the sleeping bag up tighter around him.
Gotcha.
All right, so yeah, he points to a chair.
I don't need to be a buzzkill, but I don't know if Evanor needs to go.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, just as a last thing, you put him in the chair.
Yep.
Okay. Right before we end the session, yeah, you put him in the chair, and as you kind of like walk back, the innkeeper does like just slug him across the face,
Oh.
and then we'll end our session.
I'm not gonna blame him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame him.
All right.
Makes sense.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go make food.
All right.
Okay,
See you
I'm surprised my dad
guys.
didn't call me today. He was usually like, hey, let's go hang out, father-son time.
Wait, is today like a special father-son time day?
He always likes to hang out with me on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So since he's not calling, I'm gonna clean my house. It's filthy right now.
And I'm gonna end.
I've been mopping. The bathroom is gross.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Alright.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like
See you
seeing
guys.
men having their arms